At the start, when I had like 20 subscribers, no one is thinking that I'm doing this for selfish reasons because I've got 20 subscribers and I'm making no money. But now that I've got 1.2 million subscribers and I'm open and transparent about how much money I'm making, it's now very easy for people to say, hey bro, your videos used to be good because you didn't used to care about money.
Ali Abdaal has recently gained a lot of traction on his YouTube channel while working as a full-time doctor. With a follower count of 1.38 million subscribers and 89 million views across all his videos, Abdaal has definitely cracked the code on how to become a YouTube success. In this video, we'll be giving you our take on how Ali Abdaal became a YouTube success, so let's get into it. The life of Ali Abdaal is quite fascinating. He's been working as a doctor ever since he graduated, but he initially started making YouTube videos in 2017. In 3 years, Ali has gained over 1 million followers on YouTube and his channel is growing rapidly. On top of being a doctor, an entrepreneur, a musician, and a YouTuber, Ali still finds time to keep trying to improve his skills and try out various new things. So how does he do it? In an interview with Noam Kagan, Ali talks in detail about how he got where he is today and what people can learn from his success. If we look at all of Ali's endeavors, we can find some common themes in how he approaches different situations. His initial videos were about how to pass a specific medical exam for schools in the UK. This is a good starting tip for anyone who wants to begin making videos on YouTube. Viewers on YouTube want insightful content coming from people who have a lot of knowledge in their niche. Ali had already had a side business at the time tutoring people for the very same exam, so he felt confident in making these types of videos. This was a great starting point for him and his audience grew. He began to mold his content and his channel evolved. Once he'd gathered his niche, which in this case was aspiring medical college applicants, he decided to take his channel further by making vlogs of his time at Cambridge. It was smart and effective because it was the kind of content his viewers would have wanted to see. This went on for a couple of years until 2019 when Ali realized that his channel had the potential to grow beyond just medical students. So he started making videos for all students. His first video that was catered for that audience showed his desk setup and gradually moved towards videos like how to study for your exams or how to take notes on an iPad Pro. This strategy worked for him because almost overnight he gained a lot of followers who weren't students but more so tech enthusiasts. So now Ali's channel had morphed into a half student, half tech channel, and his subscriber count grew as a result of tapping into another niche. Many things can be attributed to Ali's rise on YouTube, but blind luck certainly isn't one of them. In the same interview with Kagan, Ali mentions that if you're just starting out on YouTube and you make a video titled something like 10 tips to be more productive, no one will care unless you've established a niche subscriber base. One thing that can be attributed to his success is taking inspiration from YouTubers he already enjoyed watching. In his own words, Ali says that most of his videos were modeled around YouTubers like Peter McKinnon. Whether you're starting a channel on YouTube or writing a book, it helps to study people who are already doing well and trying to imitate their lifestyles and giving it a fresh new touch of your own. While he doesn't plagiarize works from any YouTubers he admires, he does keep an open mind while watching these people and studies what are the things he can incorporate in his channel to improve the quality of his videos. Now as a YouTuber, it can be quite challenging to come up with new ideas for videos every other week. It would keep your channel fresh, but the entire process is just too time consuming and it would take a lot of energy. This is another thing Ali does well. After a while of coming up with these videos, Ali realized that his channel was slowly becoming stale and needed an injection of something fresh. He had this idea of summarizing and highlighting important aspects of non-fiction books he'd already read. This was an amazing idea because he had already had more than 150 books in his Kindle library which he could talk about. That gave him a brand new format of a video to create and unsurprisingly worked well on his channel. That's because not only does Ali have a knack for producing fresh content when he feels it's getting stale, but also because it's relevant content. It would be pretty weird if Ali decided to randomly post a video discussing what Brexit means for farmers in the UK, but if he posted a video that talked about the impacts Brexit would have on students applying from abroad, it would be more relevant to his channel and would get more clicks. Everything we've talked about so far gets at how Ali followed a particular model that most YouTubers already do, and gradually over time, he improved the quality of his videos from a production standpoint and he incorporated fresh new ideas and built up a larger audience from scratch. All of that is true, but that still doesn't guarantee success on YouTube. All you can hope for is doing the best you can within the confines of the YouTube algorithm and making sure you meet certain benchmarks that make a video go viral. These benchmarks include things like having a good thumbnail, making sure you're retaining your audience, and having people click on your videos. Ali takes a lot of time in making sure all of these things are up to the mark. In an article titled The Double Life of Productivity's Most Famous Doctor, Ali talks about how he worked works with a team to come up with at least 20 different titles and thumbnails to choose from. He also uses the classic form of storytelling called the hero's journey quite a bit. This approach hooks viewers early in the video by promising them what is to come and what the stakes are. Again, there are several different ways a video can be created, but the most important thing on YouTube is to make sure viewers click on your video and are interested enough by the first minute that they want to keep on watching your video. Ali does a great job at all of this, and that is why he's sitting on over 1 million followers on YouTube right now. So here are 3 takeaways from the rise of Ali Abdal. Number 1, sticking to your niche. If you're an aspiring YouTuber, there are many lessons you can take away from Ali's success. One of the most important ones being that always start small and never expect your channel to blow up instantly. Making specific videos for a niche kept Ali relevant on YouTube and kept his channel growing at a slow pace. What that did for him was establish an audience early on who kept coming back on his channel because he was posting content they found useful. This kind of strategy could apply to any kind of channel, and it's one of the major reasons why Ali's channel grew. If you're making vague videos at the start, it can only limit the growth of your channel but also be quite discouraging. So find a niche and stick to it till you're ready to move on to that next step. Number 2, keep leveling up. Another major reason why Ali has found so much success on YouTube is that he hasn't let his channel stagnate over time. Instead, he's bought better equipment and has assembled a team of writers and editors over time that can help him produce more videos. The concept can apply to practically any field. Ali is a great example of that because he has constantly strived to produce better content and learned how to do it. Something Ali understood early on is that sometimes quantity triumphs quality. He puts it best in his own words, quote unquote. I've found that by focusing on quantity, it developed a habit of video editing and it improved my video editing skills over time, and the quality naturally came out of that. Number 3, do what you enjoy and delegate what you don't. This might seem like a cliche, but cliches are often true. The biggest reason why Ali has found so much success on his YouTube channel is because he loves making videos. Or as he puts it, he loves listening to his voice talking to a camera. If you take a look at all the people who are doing quite well in their respective fields, you'll find a common denominator, which is a passion for what they do. Now, passions can be tricky and often misleading. The idea of making YouTube videos might be appealing and you might love the idea of it, but it will come along with many other things you won't enjoy doing. For example, Ali initially liked the editing process of his videos, but after doing so many of them, he felt like it just wasn't worth the suffering. So he outsourced that part of the process, which meant he had more time to focus on the aspects that he liked. If you're just starting out in the field you like, you'll probably have to put up with many things you don't like, but with persistence and effort, you can reach a place where you just pay other people to do the work you don't want to. If you thought this was interesting, make sure to like and subscribe for more content just like this, and I will see you in the next video.